Get into Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. All right, so matchups between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, man. When it comes to that matchups, we already know from what we've been looking at, Shakur Stevenson got the better matchup. And if we even looking at that, the best thing I could say for Devin Haney, what he need to do is just go up and have more fights. And have more fights because right now, I don't believe Devin Haney ready for Shakur. But the thing is, I give Devin Haney all the heart in the world because he look like he down to fight Shakur. Now, that whole little way he looked at him in the ring, now that was something. I didn't like that. See, that was an art of war in itself, right there and there. Right then and there, how the way Shakur looked at him in the ring, that right there was an L on Devin Haney. That's a psychological war. After he just said that he always got the better of you, and everybody could see Devin Haney body language when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. Everybody could see how he don't have the same energy when he comes to Shakur Stevenson. But that right there was what Devin Haney, what he should have done. I don't give a damn how rowdy the crowd was and how the security was escorting you out because they didn't want everything to go haywire. You had that stay in there because you shouldn't have liked that right there. That Shakur did that. Nah. That wasn't good right
Devin
there,
Haney
homie.
and Vasily
Hell no,
Lomachenko,
that
two
wasn't
men in
good at all, homie. Yo, when Shakur man looked at him like that, and now he got that big ass icon, like he looking at him like fool. That's a big ass issue, right there. Now that could pay a psychological mind game. You making you feel like you gonna stay down at 135 because now you feel like you gotta fight him after that shit didn't happen. But I'm gonna tell the truth though. What would make more sense was Devin Haney who to fight next, Shakur or Gervonta Davis? It's real simple. Answer Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean that right there, high risk, high reward too though. Gervonta is the face of boxing. Devin Haney is undisputed. What's gonna make more money? Let's be real. What's gonna make more money out of Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney? Don't answer because the question is rhetorical. The thing is, Shakur and Devin Haney could stay in the oven a little bit longer. It honestly could stay in the oven a little bit longer because think about it like this. Let's say Devin Haney was to beat Shakur. What people gonna say? Yo, was Shakur really ever that good in the first place? Actually, who did Shakur ever beat? Yoshino? Was Yoshino ever really that good? Huh? That's what they gonna say. Now, if he loses to Shakur, Shakur become undisputed, and of course, you know we already go from there. He's staying at 135. Now, that right there is a huge testament of what to be seen and what to be done. But Devin Haney right there, the body language that you need to show, you got to have a little bit of consistency with everybody because I can see how your inconsistency is when it comes down to Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur said, yo, he only person he don't care about fighting is Keyshawn Davis. And you know they really cool, tight, like brothers and all that good shit. But Devin Haney, I believe he'll fight anybody. And I believe he will fight Shakur Javante Tank Davis next. He even talked about going up to fight Regis Prograis. But he did just drop something on Twitter saying that he is in no talk signing with, DAZN. So who knows what he's going to go do next. But I'll tell you this, though. He will look stronger at 140 than he do at 135. At 135, his body is weak. He's getting caught. And it's not looking too good. So next fights for Shakur, next fights for Devin Haney, next fight for Tank David, next fights for Lomachenko. And we might be looking at a Devin Haney Lomachenko rematch. I'll say the most sensible fight for Devin Haney to make is not Tank nor Shakur. It will be the Lomachenko rematch. The Lomachenko rematch could shut people up. That Lomachenko, because the first fight was close. First fight was hella close. Can't even lie about that, man. That first fight was close. Me personally, I had Loma edging them out. I could see a draw, but I did have Loma edging them out. I watched it over again and again. I still got Loma coming out that on top of that win. But hey, all you can do is run it back. What Mayweather did with Castillo, all you can do is run it back. What Mayweather did with Maidana, all you can do is run it back. That's all you can do. With Jermaine Taylor and Bernard Hopkins, all you can do is run it back. And that was for Undisputed too. The thing is, all you can do is run it back. That's all you can do, man. Is run that shit back. And you run it back, shit, it's going to be beautiful from now on. Now, it could go the other way. Loma could take it in the rematch. But we just got to see. But I'm fucking with Devin Haney. And I know Devin Haney will take on a fight with anybody right now. It's just, the money, the respect, and I always, and thing is, with Devin Haney, shit, this is what you've been asking for. You and y'all remember y'all jumping in the fights with Ryan Garcia. Y'all was jumping up in the ring with Lomachenko. Y'all running up on Cambosos. Y'all was running up on Teofimo Lopez. Man, and now you got fighters looking at you. You got Tank Davis' team looking at you. I remember when Tank Davis called out, said after the Ryan Garcia fight, yo, he coming at Haney next. He said he rocked him, he cracked him. Yo, I almost knocked him out. Did he tell you that? Did he tell you that? Yeah. Hey, Devin Haney was about 17 at the time. But at that age, at them teenage years, trust me, them teenage years, you going to remember them fights. You going to remember them fights, especially at that years. Yo, you going to remember them left hands. Death by 1,000 left hands. So everybody feel like they got your number. So what the number one thing you got to do is you got to be a dog. You got to show everybody who the fuck you is. I think Devin Haney's still a hell of a matchup for Tank, but after he looked in the last fight, you got to understand that Devin Haney and Lomachenko's two completely different fighters. Lomachenko had more experience than Tank. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if Tank is just beating Loma. I don't know if Tank is just beating Loma like that. I will have him as a favorite. I will pick Tank, but I don't know if he's just beating Loma like that. That could go a Loma fight. Shakur Stevenson does look the most well-rounded, well-skilled, but we'll talk about him a different time. But Devin Haney, what he need to do, you got to get back on his grind, and those are the new next fights you got to have next. Regis Prograis, Lomachenko, Tank Davis, or Shakur Stevenson. And I understand everybody went to Shakur Stevenson right away, right next, and I shit. I don't blame you, especially after what Shakur Stevenson did shit. Hell, that could be a hell of a fight. But hey, this Tank Davis fight coming up once in a round, you lose Shakur, you ain't getting no Tank Davis fight. And he the face of boxer right now, and he the money fight. It makes the most sense. Now we're gonna go over to Regis Prograis. You want to feel better at 140? Regis Prograis is a champ at 140. That make hella sense too. And let's say put it like this: he fight Regis Prograis, he beat Regis Prograis, he challenged Josh Taylor, or the winner out of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, whoever win that fight. Guess what? He could be undisputed at different weight classes. Now they're gonna be on his ass about defending his spot or vacate the belts. And you know Loma, he the number one contender now for WBC, so he gonna be pushing for that. And you got Tank Davis, he gonna be pushing for that for the WBA. He could exercise his mandatory. So that's how that go. And we already, and this is why I say he could push for undisputed because you know when you the WBO. The winner out of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. That's another undisputed fight. Hell, that's going for greatness right then and there. That's going for greatness right then and there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who y'all think Devin Haney should fight next, man? Right now, y'all let me know if y'all think he's scared of somebody. Y'all think somebody could beat him. Y'all think Tank could beat him. Y'all think Shakur could beat him. Y'all think Loma won or he need a rematch. Or y'all think Regis Prograis gonna knock him out. Let me know what y'all think, man. I think Devin Haney still hella skilled. Still got that dog in him and still can fucking fight. Alright, he can still fight like a motherfucker, man. You know, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe.